Okay, well, now we are on to the 3 p.m. games. So the first up, Troy at Coastal Carolina. I actually bet this money line yesterday. Did not work. Well, not directly, but I bet it money line parlay. And it actually came pretty close. I mean, Troy ended up losing by 9, but it was, if you look, Troy was winning at halftime. So maybe bet the halftime money line. Um, Let me actually look what that is. Oh, first half money line. Okay. And we're on to the 3 p.m. games. So it's plus 280. So, I mean, and it's a back to back tough game. Coastal Carolina barely, and I don't think they covered. No, they lost it. So I would bet, I would go ahead and bet the whole money line. But I like Troy back to back. And then the over under. What happened yesterday? A lot of scoring. Yeah, I would bet the over on this one as well. I mean, just because Coastal Carolina normally scores a lot. And then, like, Troy didn't really have difficulty scoring until the end yesterday. So that's that game. Put them in a money line parlay if you can. Not that you're going to win it, but for a game with a big spread and a chance of them winning, like, Troy has a decent chance. Texas A&M. So this is definitely a write-in. The over-under is 135.5. And Incarnate Word is favored by 1. I would definitely take Incarnate Word. The record's better as well. And then, what did I say? 135.5. I wouldn't bet on the over-under on this game. Next up, let's cover Clemson at Florida State. Both good teams. Clemson defense is good, but I feel like the last game is 148. Georgia Tech was a high-scoring team. Yeah, and they lost that game, which is crazy. FSU is actually favored in this game. That would be pretty good to put in a money line parlay. Clemson. FSU is favored by 6.5. How are the pros betting this? They're betting Clemson. And then over under 136. I mean, I would bet that over. It just seems too low. So I would take Clemson and then the over. Southern at Alabama. It's another write-in. That's why there's no odds on covers. The over-under is 139.5. And then Southern is favored by 5 points. Both these teams, no, they haven't. Alabama A&M hasn't played that many games. The games they have played have been high scoring. I would bet the over of 139.5. And then why not take Alabama A&M? Just a shot out there. There's no real record on them. And then the money line for that would be, oh, doesn't look like there's the money line. Because it's a write-in. Oh, no, there is. And it's not that good. It's like plus 170. If you need to add a money line parlay, then I would add that. A&M at Ole Miss. This appears to be a low-scoring game. Both teams are decent. Both teams go under. Bet the under, just because it's going to be slow pace. And I would bet A&M. If it's slow pace and low scoring, then why is the spread so big? This is another game where I might put this money line in there. Western Carolina versus Wofford, both pretty good teams, both high scoring. I would bet the over on that. Just looking at it, I don't really need to see that much more. I mean, Wofford's defense is okay, but still over 146.5. And Western Carolina, Wofford is favored by 7.5 because their defense is so good. I don't really have an angle on that. But again, this would be a good game to put in a money line parlay if you need to, because Western Carolina is a good team. So they do, however slight, have a chance to win. I think those are all the Idaho State, Portland State. Oh yes, Portland State is trash. See, why is it red? I keep on saying that, but so Idaho State is decent. Portland State is not good. Idaho State defense is good. So then why is Portland State favored? I would take Idaho State, and then you could add them money line into a parlay as well. I would take Idaho State 135. I would take the under on this one. Under 135. And then I would take Idaho State plus 2.5. That's probably good for the 3 p.m. games. Yep. So that's the 3 p.m. games for January 23rd. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you get a chance. Thanks for watching.